Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel, Crafting with KathiLee. I am KathiLee. For those of you who haven't visited my channel before, I am a wife, a mother, an avid crafter. I live in Montana. I love the beauty of Montana. This project is a mini album project featuring the Wildwood Secrets collection from Mintay, and this was made with a kit from Simplee Memories. Simplee Memories is a place in the Spokane, Washington area where you can go and on a retreat with friends and quilt, paint, crochet, papercraft, whatever you want to do with a group of friends. If you have never gone on a crafting retreat and you are a crafter, I highly encourage you, if you have the opportunity, to go on one, because they are a wonderful way to relax and recenter and just get refreshed. And this was the third retreat I have gone to at Simplee Memories, and I absolutely love them and plan on going on more, and it's just a wonderful opportunity, and we are spoiled with wonderful food, beautiful scenery, just a perfect environment for crafting. So the project I made is a mini album. I am big on mini albums. My favorite crafting at this point, and pretty much my favorite crafting for like the last 10 or 15 years, has been paper crafting. I do sew. I don't sew very often anymore. So let's get to it. I will show you the mini album. The mini album was pre-cut and designed by Karen at Simplee Memories, and it was so fast to put together. Of course, mine is not going to look exactly like hers because I sometimes forget to follow directions and mess something up, but you won't know that because you haven't seen the one I was supposed to make. So here we go. These are just gorgeous images. Just gorgeous. I did do this, the jute on here just like she had it. It's pretty cool. I like that. I may do that on some other projects later. Look at those images. And again, she had pre-cut these, so I didn't have to measure or cut. And this is a sticker. Nope, that one's a die cut. These are die cuts. This is one of the pre-done die cut elements from the kit. This was probably cut on her Cricut. Beautiful world, isn't that gorgeous? So the first page, stickers. I think that's from the probably from the cover sheet on the kit, maybe. So look at that little bunny. Again, a Cricut title. Plenty of room for photos. This kit really speaks to me, and it also really reminds me of the actual place where we do these retreats. Lots of places for photos. Fun little pockets here. This one has a mat for a photo. These you could put photos on the back if you'd like. This one is actually a little booklet, and I messed this up and cut it in half instead of following directions, so I did have to make a little hinge on it. I think it looks fine. Of course, you wouldn't know that if I hadn't told you, but I don't mind saying that I mess up sometimes, and it is okay because we all mess up and nobody knows. Okay, and in here there is a journaling card. Actually, this one's a little booklet. Again, for more writing or more photos. So tell me in the comments if you make mini albums, and do you fill them with your own photos? Do you fill them with photos and send them off to people? Or are you like me? I pretty much collect most of the ones I've made, and I have them in a display case, and I just really like looking at them. Someday I will add photos. Again, more journaling cards. Look at those images. They are so sweet. These would be great also on card fronts. You could add a little glossy accents or something to some of the stuff. There's so many things you could do with these. 3 of those and another photo mat. And this may not be how she had all of hers put together. I seem to have extras and didn't know what to do with them, so they probably actually belong somewhere else. Another photo mat. Another flip up. Look at that. And this is just the paper with an embellishment on it. Look at that. Gorgeous. And again, more place for photos. This one is just amazing. I just stick stickers on wherever I felt like it. Some of them were in her design, others I just stuck on there. Let's see if I can get that open. Another one of those. I stuck the little squirrel there. Flip that over, and that's another one of these with the little sticker. I can put a photo there. The pockets. This was done, the album itself was one that I believe she had made. Simplee Memories, she pre-made the structures, so that is why I was able to get so much done this scrapbooking weekend or this crafting weekend, because I didn't have to make the albums myself. I do make my own albums. It was really nice not to have to take the time to make them myself and just put together the ones she had done. It allowed me to get a lot of projects done and not quite so tedious as making an album right there. Usually when I make my mini albums, I will make, if I'm making one for a project, I'll go ahead and make an extra one that I can put in my stash to use at another time. Okay, there we go. And then on this one, how cute is that? Look at those beautiful colors. I love Mintay's collection. I wish I had more of it. I have a few collections that I haven't done anything with that I need to use because they really are just beautiful. So here's the back cover. Inside back, more journaling cards. You could also put photos on the back of the journaling cards if you want to put more photos in. This would be wonderful for a camping trip, even a day at the park. So there it is, a simple mini album made with a kit from Simplee Memories, and I hope you liked it. Please tell me if you liked it in the comment. Tell me if you make mini albums and what do you use them for. If you gift them, if you put photos in for yourself, if you do gift them, do you put photos in before you send them? What do you do with a mini album? Like I said, I think mine look real pretty on a shelf, and it makes me happy to look at not all of them. I have given some away. It makes me happy to look at the ones that I have made and remember back to if I made them at an event with other people or if I made it at home alone, whatever. They're just one of the things that make me happy to make and happy to look at and happy to give as gifts. So like my channel, subscribe if you want, and come back again soon. This is KathiLee. Goodbye.